Hi there! Welcome to another episode of Crank It from the Gearhead Bureau.
Deriving its name from a Spanish word domina, which means to excel or exceed in power. The Bajaj Domina 400 combines the adventure of a cruiser and the comfort of a tourer. Bajaj is pitching the Domina 400 with the tagline Dominate the Night. No, this doesn't mean they are hinting towards illegal street racing at night. What they're trying to convey is that riding at night has become as easy as riding during daytime, all thanks to its new industry first full LED headlights, which we'll be discussing in detail later. At a glance, you might mistake the Domina 400 for a beefed up NS 200, but that is not the case. The stance is neither too aggressive nor too timid. With the longer wheelbase and the smaller ground clearance, the bike now feels more planted on the road. One look at this bike and you would draw parallels to another power cruiser, a segment leader of its sort, the Ducati Diavel. The sub-console atop the fuel tank and the infinity tail lights give the Domina a baby Diavel look. With its big and bright LED design and beefier looks, you could mistake it for a bike bigger in size. But it's not just the looks, the beefier design gives you that big bike feel. The exterior of this bike's fuel tank is big, and this allows the rider to tuck his knees in and to sit snug on the bike. The instrument cluster, as known as console, is clear and visible, even with the dark visor down and in strong sunlight. All lights and indicators on the instrument panel and that on the tank are clearly visible. The Domina has a split console with an odometer, two trip meters, tachometer, a clock, a fuel level indicator, and a speedometer. The seats are made from German fabric and have a comfortable feel to them, neither too soft nor too hard. The fabric used to make this seat is of good quality and it doesn't let one slip or move around on it. As for braking power, the bike comes with a 230mm rear disc brakes and a 320mm front disc brakes. It is equipped with dual channel ABS, which means that the front and the rear brakes are now controlled and monitored separately. Both wheels have their own sensors and the system controls their braking on each of these wheels individually. The brakes are by Biber, which is essentially Brembo's range specifically for motorcycles below 600cc. In a first on an Indian bike, Bajaj gives you a full LED edge lamp in a mosaic frame. The headlamp is pretty bright and illuminates pretty well in complete darkness too. Bajaj claims that this headlight meets European standards, which means that the bike is visible even from a distance of approximately 1.5 kilometers. There has been talk about the Domina 400 having the same engine as that of the Duke 390, a bit detuned. Not true. Other than the engine block, the Domina 400 share no similarities with the engine of the Duke 390. Everything from the pistons, the crank and the other components have been specifically designed by Bajaj for the Domina 400 in this bike. Coming to the 6-speed gearbox, the first two gears are short, the third, fourth and fifth gears cover the power band and the sixth gear is tall for cruising. One of the most important additions to the Domina's feature list is the slipper clutch. It helps you to quick shift at any given revs and safe downshifting without letting the rear tires lock up.
Even the best things in this world have its downsides too. Now, let's get to those facts about this bike that let us down.
The plastic used for the switchgear doesn't feel high quality. They could have used a better finish. The tank pad also looks cheap. Bajaj could have put a better quality tank pad to complement the looks of the bike. This seriously needs to go. This does not mean that Bajaj has compromised on the quality of the product. For example, take the paint. It is said that the paint quality is comparable to that of a BMW. Fuel tank of only 13 liters, smaller than the new Duke 390 is disappointing, and way smaller than the 21-liter tank of the Mojo 300 is even more disappointing. While letting go of the throttle at 4th, 5th or 6th gear and then opening the throttle wide, with a delay of a second, you start getting a buzzing sound and you can feel it at the back of your head. Holding a speed of 120 km per hour, you get that constant buzzing sound and it is not subtle and it is very unsettling. This could be heard over and above the wind noise. Talking about aerodynamics, past 130 km an hour, you start getting wind blast. This is when you'll have to start leaning into the bike to stay on the bike, especially if you have a strong headwind. There is vibration in the rider foot pegs and the handlebar while pushing the bike in second, third and fourth gears.
We must have thought no other company could get a better performance per price than KTM. But then with no surprise, Bajaj brings in the Dominar 400, first of a kind, sporty and powerful 400cc into the Indian market. Though it doesn't have the hooligan-like power of the Dukes, it offers something the KTM's don't. Comfort and excellent heat dissipation. Yay, no more burnt legs. Thank you for watching our video. Subscribe and stay tuned for more awesome stuff from the Gearhead Bureau. Be a gearhead and keep motoring.